Every few years, I completely change the way that we are planning our lives. And this just seems to be one of those years. So let's talk about it. Welcome back to Making Everyday Magic. My name is Shauna. If you are new here, we are a homeschooling family of 4. We are entering our 10th year of homeschooling. We are headed into high school and our very last year of elementary school, and I am bringing you along. Today, I want to share with you something that I am toying with, thinking about, learning more about, which is digital planning as far as using it for myself, for more of our school, for transcript building, and for the kids. Before we go any further, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me right on down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. Okay, so as I'm always saying, I am a Shauna evolving, right? I am not the same person I was before. I am not going to be the same person tomorrow. Things are different. Things have changed. Things are different and things have changed. If you've been following me for a few years now, you know I have used school nest planners. I have used digital planners, big fat secular planner. Do you guys remember that? I don't think they sell it anymore. I have used online planners and print planners, and I made my own planners, and I bought planners, and I discbound planners. And well, I feel like I am trending toward digital planning this year because while I have the history of all those different kinds of planners, and they all served me well, that's the deal. Rarely did I use something that I was like, gosh, that's terrible. But I'm a big fan of improvement, even when it's good. Ooh, look how well that matches. Even when it's good, you can be better. You can change things. And even if it served you well before, that doesn't mean it's best serving you now. And I feel like I am rapidly moving into needing the digital space. And that is because of a few things. One, my kids want to use a digital planner. I'm planning on using the digital planner through Homeschool Gradebook, which means I have to have my digital hiney in order and getting it done so that they can best utilize their digital planners. But that means that I have to digitally set it all up, which means if I'm already digitally doing all the things, maybe I should be digitally doing the things. And so that is where we are. We have lots of things. We've got lessons, we've got lists, we've got alarms, we have so many, a shared family calendar. We have so much going on, especially as the kids get older. And keep in mind, I know I can see the finish line where more and more of this is outsourced for my big kid. So I want to have her set up in the ways that she is going to find most successful, especially in today's current world and moving forward. So this is why I'm looking at digital planning. I've used it in the past with OneNote. I like OneNote because I can use it across my Apple products and my PC. I like it because it is flexible. If I use it on my iPad, I can use it with my Apple Pencil, which is fun because then I can use digital pencils and like digital highlighters and all of those things. I like that it is stored in a cloud so that I can find it, use it, update it from my phone. I can sync it with my Microsoft to-dos list. I can sync it with all the things and it's synced all the way across. And then I have it with me all the time. I'm not relying on remembering to put it in a planner that is located at home on my desk because I like a full-size planner and those do not transport well. So, oh gosh, biscuit. So that is where I'm at. That is what I'm leaning into, and that is what I need to learn more about. Now, am I fully committed? No. Why? Why am I not fully committed? I like a paper. I like fancy pens. I like a paper. I like things like that. And I know that I will still utilize them in some capacity, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm fully committed. I like pen and paper. and I like it for my kids. So I don't know if I'm fully committed. Here's what I'm thinking though. I already have my print planner that I custom made via Canva and have printed and bound and all the things. I am going to, because it does work and serve me really, really well, physical planner that I've been using. I'm going to, and what I need to learn how to do is create that digitally to put into my OneNote. So make a digital planner from my PDF planner, which I have promised you up and down for years that I'm going to share. And maybe I finally will this time. But maybe I won't, but hopefully I will. So I have been utilizing more digitally. And this kind of started because of the homeschool gradebook situation. One, I know so much more we're doing this year is going to be digital science, digital history, like more and more things. Math, everybody's math is online. I kind of got here twofold. The ways that I got here to talk about digital planning and more digital use is homeschool gradebook. In building a transcript, course descriptions, being able to assign assignments, letting them check that off when they're done, putting their chores, their practice, everything straight into the student planner. They want a digital planner. I gave them the choice. This year, we had the one page. I'll insert it if I remember. They want the choice to have the digital planner. They want the digital planner, which is great. I'm not against it. I'm not against it. But for them to have maximum success and have it set up on their end, I have to set it up on my end. There are also a couple of things that I know I can do. So CSV, Excel spreadsheet files for things like the word within the word level 2 vocabulary. This would serve my kids really well. So I've started building vocabulary lists, and she requested multiple choice tests. So I've started building multiple choice tests and crosswords and word searches for the word within the word level 2. I will make them available as soon as I can. And then that means that my youngest wants those same kinds of flashcard sets as well. So I'm building out Google Sheets. I'm building out homeschool gradebook planners, course descriptions, assignments specifically, all of those things to be used digitally, the Google Sheets so that I can incorporate it easily into Google Forms. Yeah. I'm swimming in binary code over here. So we already have a shared Google family calendar. The things that I'm thinking I need to do is transition all of us to digital planning. I feel like I'm there. I feel like it's what needs to happen. If that's what they want, I can pivot. I haven't done it in a few years, but I think that's okay. I think we'll be okay. So keeping the Google Calendar, the shared color-coded Google Family Calendar for sure, but I'm gonna keep my wall calendar. And if I remember, I will show you a shot of it. I made a new thing that has just a really kind of like snapshot of the week. I've got a spot for a quote. I've got chores. The kids can have a spot they can write things we need for grocery as it's coming up, things to do this week, what meals we're having this week, and then things that are like coming up, not this month, to go on the month calendar, but like coming up to keep them in mind. We have a week calendar where I put like their time-based events. So like every week we have art from 10 to 12. And so that goes on whatever day it goes on, and those live up there so they don't have to rewrite the times every week. On our month calendar, and I change over our month every month. So all of that kind of command station for our family life is going to stay. That'll maintain physical on the wall. But I just think we're in the digital age and we're in the digital planning age, and this is where we are, and I think it's really important. So we are moving to digital, and this isn't a commentary. I genuinely would love to know. How do you plan? Are you paper? Are you digital? Are you some sort of weird, crazy hybrid? Are you using one of those digital wall calendars? Are you loving that? Is that something I need to know more about? I don't know what is happening for me right now. I know it's going to be a lot of work. I'm really thankful my kids have some summer camps this year on the same weeks so that I can get a lot of this done, and I'll share it with you, of course, every step of the way. But right now, this Shauna, who is feeling inspired, creative, a little intimidated, this Shauna needs to learn what this digital planning situation for the whole family looks like. So I will be here. I will share with you if you have any tips, if you have any hints, anything like that. Now, I'm a little bit married to the idea of the OneNote app just because of it going across all the things. But if you've got something that you know is better, let me know. Again, I have a Windows PC and I have Apple like products. So iPad, phone, and I need it to all, okay? And I use Google apps. So I have Google and Microsoft apps on my Windows PC, Apple. So just help a sister out. If you've got it, please share. But other than that, yeah, I mean, I'm trying some new stuff over here, and it'll work, or I'll just print everything out. It's fine. I am nothing if not flexible, which is an absolute lie. I kind of lose my mind when things don't go well, but it's fine. If I plan enough on the front end, it'll be fine. Or if I try hard enough, I will be at peace with abandoning ship. Those are things that are really important. Knowing how to quit, but also setting yourself up for the maximum success. So that's the goal. And I'll let you know what that looks like when I know what that looks like. And man, do I know that so many of you right now are like, oh, yes, I can relate. If you can't relate, good for you. If you never change, if you find the one way and it works for you every time, all the time, I love that for you. I would love, and I've talked about this before. I've talked about a planner probably every year. I would love to be a really pretty planner person, but it is the ugliest, it's not like, the most I do is change colors of pens. It scratch and scrawl and lists, like it just mimics my brain, and it's messy in there, but the job gets done. So that's the best I can hope for that. Anyways, yeah, lay it on me. Let me know what you got. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you use. And together, as always, we can make everyday magic.